Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is the Wrestling Wrap-Up, a handful of stories brought to you in one easy-to-watch video. So let's get started. So Jerry the King Lawler recently said on his podcast that he and Jim Ross would be reuniting for the Raw 25th anniversary show, doing commentary from the Manhattan Center. Well, Jim Ross was asked on Twitter if this was true, if he would be doing commentary, and Ross responded with the following, saying, "We're booked. Assignment TBD. We'll be in catering for sure." So he didn't, say, "Oh, we're not doing commentary," but he didn't go out and say, "We are doing commentary." But I would assume they would be the ones doing commentary from the Manhattan Center. Now, regarding Rich Swann and his big legal battle right now with the domestic violence charges that stemmed from just a bad night with him and his wife. Him and his wife apparently have reconciled, and she doesn't want to press charges. Yet, because there was multiple witnesses there that actually gave statements to the police, state officials in Florida can actually still go forward with prosecuting him as far as giving him possible jail time for the domestic violence charges. If they do go forward with the charges, even though his wife does say she doesn't want to press charges, this is going to lead WWE to, I guess, just release him. According to Wrestling News World, it doesn't look good for Rich Swann right now, and whether they go forward with charging him or not, and they're saying that his WWE career pretty much over. So we talked a couple times last month about War Machine. They finished up with Ring of Honor, and now we're getting word that they're finishing up all their other obligations as far as the indies go because they're on their way to the WWE. War Machine has gone through the medical process with WWE, and now it's just a matter of, do they get a start date and was everything finalized? Some are stating that they could be coming into the company as early as Royal Rumble weekend or the NXT TV tapings right after. So Bryan had a very interesting interview recently with Sports Illustrated. They asked him about wanting to get back to wrestling and said a lot of the things that he's been saying for a while along the lines of, I want to wrestle again, whether it's WWE or whether it's not WWE. If one doctor does give me a definitive I shouldn't wrestle again, then I'll consider that more heavily than anything because my health is more important. But then he also stated, if he's not cleared to wrestle for the WWE by WrestleMania, that's it. He knows he will not be wrestling for WWE. Now, Bryan's contract does come up for expiration, and I want to say August or September. So, if they don't clear him by WrestleMania, he's probably going to have it in his mind that he's leaving the company. And for him to get cleared for WrestleMania, that would have to be probably before March, because he would need to know ahead of time so he can start preparing for a match. So, according to Wrestling News World, big indie star Ricochet was actually backstage last night for SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live took place in Orlando, Florida, and Ricochet does live in Orlando, Florida with his girlfriend Tessa Blanchard. We do know that Tessa was backstage for sure as she posed for a picture with Natalya and Charlotte Flair. According to Wrestling News World, they do go on to say that Ricochet was actually there having conversations and talks with Triple H about signing with the company. Ricochet is not under any kind of, contract right now, but he's under a no-compete from Lucha Underground. His Lucha Underground no-compete does expire in the next couple of weeks, so it's looking like he could be introduced to the WWE Universe as early as Royal Rumble weekend. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what does go down with Ricochet, but he is having very, very serious talks to come to the WWE. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Wrestling Wrap-Up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on all the stories we covered today. And as always, remember to like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.